And we are back for the finals. Definitely want to play first, as usual. And my hand is again a bit heavy on land, but I think I'm still gonna keep it. Hopefully, I can activate the wreckage of Cultivated Drone. I have two powerful 3-drops. I think it's fine. Don't like those 5-lander, but I think they are keepers. I mean, a 5-lander with Seagate Wreckage is a bit less annoying than another 5-lander. If I draw more lands, though, I'll be in trouble quite quickly. And apparently my opponent is playing a very aggressive deck. He might be playing red-white, I would assume. Since we did not see many red except for fairly bad cards, and my opponent kept a 1-lander. And I did draw a 7th land, which is rather awful. I guess I'll try to trap that lookout. There's not many tricks that could get me there. I mean, if my opponent has a +2/+2, they can save the lookout, but not much else is gonna happen to me. Weird. Don't think, honestly, even if you have a 1-drop, keeping a 1-lander is gonna be wrong pretty much every time. So I'm not sure what the opponent did there, but it's probably not the best choice. I guess they drew their 2nd land. I drew a Negator, which is completely fine. I think at that point I can start to beat down with the Void Grafter. Just hope that I don't draw too many more lands. 7 is more than enough. Hopefully, worst comes to worst, Seagate Wreckage is gonna help me not being flooded out too much. Nose of Gideon. Alright, sure. Well, Coastal Discovery was probably the best card I could draw from my entire deck. I think I'll attack with both creature and give flying to the Void Grafter. Not the most important beatdown I ever applied on an opponent, but yeah, I don't see any reason to stay back, and yeah, I mean, I might as well deal those damages, no reason not to. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry it's a bit slow, it's a bit laggy, not too much I can do about that. And, well, we are beating down for 4, but the opponent is also gaining 2 life each turn. Or not, maybe. Maybe they are so pissed off about not drawing land that they don't want to gain life. I think those are lies, yeah. White green, alright. Well, hopefully not a captain or a... okay, sure, you can do that and attack for 4, that's completely fine. I don't care about that at all. What I was fearing is like when I mention the captain, I'm talking about a relief captain, so the 4 mana support 3 dude, or a Lagak would be annoying, which is pretty much the same actually. Alright, I play the Pathfinder first, so I can start beating down with my land next turn. And yup, I think we are racing the opponent pretty efficiently there. Drawing past Warden was great, as I do have to trigger something there. I mean, to target something. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. My opponent does have a decent amount of chump blockers, as well as a way to gain life, so don't think we are killing them too quickly, but, slowly and surely we are doing things. An Expedition Raptor. Sure. A Rune Processor. I think I'd rather play that of a Coastal Discovery, actually. Especially since by doing so I can represent some sort of trick there. Yeah, I could also make the Pathfinder fly. I think I'd rather just play my processor. If my opponent chooses to double block or do something along those lines, I'm fine. Either way, they will either trade all their things or the cleric and something else, so I think it's fine. And yep, drawing those coastal discoveries, Pathfinder and Rune Processor is quite amazing when your opponent kind of stumble on mana and you drew a lot of lands. Let's just make sure I didn't auto-yield it. Sometimes I do that and it ends up being quite bad. I mean, I don't think I've missed a turn recently, but I think it has happened to pretty much anyone who has played Magic the Gathering online. Skipping turn, pressing F6 like a stupid boy. Blocking with everything. I think I want to kill the... I almost said the Phoenix. No! Come on, that's not what I meant to do. Please. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess I wanted to kill the Raptors, obviously, but mtgo decided otherwise. I put it there and then it went back there just after I pressed F2. That's a bit annoying. I don't think it should matter. It might matter, honestly, but yeah, that was bad. But honestly, I really meant to move the Raptor. All right, well, guess time has come to play the Rune Processor there. Weird. All right, well, even my mouse is doing weird things. Alright, well honestly if my opponent finds a way to kill the processor and to support on the Raptor so I cannot attack with the Negator, missing that block could really matter a lot in the end, so... Well, I'm getting hits for 2 there as it would not have happened otherwise. Anyway, I think that Coastal should give me the win, because it means I have 8. No, actually, no, it doesn't kill my opponent. The issue is that I kind of want to keep the Seagate Wreckage around, but if I do so, I have to tap my land, so it's not gonna work. So unfortunately, I do have... I cannot give it a fly. I guess, actually, I could give fly to the processor and win this way. That might just be better. Yeah, I think I'll do that, actually. Never mind. It just seems like a much better plan. Also, if I kill this way, I don't reveal more cards, and I don't think there's any reason to try to do something else. Yup. And if my opponent does have an Immolating Lair, well, that's mildly annoying, but yeah, not much I can do about that. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Glare since the opponent attacked. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, that bug that put the Raptor back in the last blockers will probably lose me the game in the end. I mean, it might very well happen. Yup. I think I'll play Brood Hunterworm to keep the surprise of the ace creature. I'm not sure what happened there, but that was definitely bad. I'm sure I'll watch that back, but I'm quite sure I put it the Raptor in front of everything else. If the opponent attack with everything there, they are dead, so there is that. Alright. Alright. My opponent does have a bunch of Isolation Zone, which is obviously a very strong card. Well, Nissa's Judgment is not gonna hurt, but I don't think I'll need that, since I don't think there's anything that can save my opponent for 1 white. Yeah, I definitely don't think there's anything. Alright, so we managed to win despite that weird. I'm not sure what happened. I'm definitely quite sure that I put the Raptor first. That was, I mean, second. That was weird. So we are playing mono white beatdown, splashing for green, something along those lines. I'm gonna put the sweep away back in the deck. And again, I think it was a mistake to leave it on the sideboard. I think Menti seems fine. White tend to have a few flyers. We saw Raptor. Kind of like, I could use Negator against those Raptors, by the way. And I never got to play a Judgment, which you know is my first pick. It is also likely to be the thumbnail of this draft, and no Judgment happened so far. Anyway, what can I cut? I'm not sure. Probably Negator is the weakest card of my deck. Yeah, alright. Might not even ending up uploading that draft. You know, it kind of felt like I won all my games because my opponent did not do much, which you know is not the most interesting thing to show you, I would say. That being said, I might still upload it because I haven't been uploading for quite a bit of time. So the opponent mauled to 6 and put a card on top. And I kept a hand that's not too exciting, but not bad either. I'm not even sure that my deck is good. It just feels like my opponent haven't been doing much more than anything else. Alright. An attack. Honestly, I don't mind blocking. If they have a trick, it's fine. Anyway, I don't have any way to use that yet. If I add a colorless source in my hand, I would be more tempted to block, but here I don't think it really helps me a lot. Jor Isle Avenger is a nice top deck since I'll be able to play that, I mean to play the Coil and the Avenger after I would have played the Salt Harvester. A Felidar Cub. So my opponent is... and no attack? What? Oh, yeah, okay, my opponent is playing around the Vile Redeemer, which actually makes sense since... I mean, around the Void Grafter that they saw game 1. Alright, yeah. That's a good play, that's a good play. Here it's gonna work in my favor, but the opponent definitely made the right play there. Still no attacks, alright. I think I'm just hardcasting the Avenger, because I... Actually, let's attack first, I think. Yeah. To not play into a reach trick that my opponent showed last game. That'd be stupid, because if I tap out first, they can use... Actually, they cannot reach for power, so I don't think it matters too much. But still, you should always play your spell second main phase unless you have to do otherwise. But you know, sometimes we are just... I mean, I actually am not really caring about that too much. Alright, I think I'll take 6 there. It's a little bit annoying, but not much I can do. Don't really want to use my calls on a cleric since, you know, there's another ability. So, I think what I want to do is coil the Cub. Also, if I call the cleric, my opponent can use the Cub to... I mean, I think what I want to do is coil the Cub, because anyway, this thing is gonna deal with the coil if I try to use it elsewhere. So coil the Cub, swinging with the Avenger, and keep those as blockers. And next turn I can most likely cast a Ruin Prosper. Maybe I can afford to attack it. The thing is, if I do attack, I take 6 on... Yeah, I don't think dealing 2 to take 6 is great. And if my opponent still attacks next turn, I might not block with the Salt Harvester, just because I really want to get... You know, if I don't block with it, I get the trigger of the Rune Processor, which is interesting. So I guess we'll see. But if they don't have any trick, this is... Not attacking is likely to save me 6 life, which is really interesting. Alright, well... That's mildly annoying. I think I'll take my 8 damages there. Again, don't really want to make the trade. Keeping that around is basically worth 5 lives, so I don't mind taking 4 to gain 5. Hopefully I don't draw a 10th land. I mean, I think I should be fine this game, but no, cancel. So let me think 2 seconds. I need to put the ability for, yeah, I think I need, so I want to put that first, so this resolve first, right? Yeah, okay. No! Yeah, no, actually it's right, alright. It's something I will not misplay on live, playing paper magic, but on mtgo sometimes I just don't think enough and messed up the order, which can be quite bad. So if I attack there, the issue is that my opponent might have an isolation zone. They showed a lot of those. In which case I would go back to 3. Alright, I still think attacking is right. It provides me with a 2-turn clock, 3-turn clock, 2-turn not counting this one. I'm quite sure that my processor is getting isolated. Yep, pretty much as expected. Which is annoying, but yeah, alright, so everything is swinging. I'll go to 3. Ooh, and I think that does kill that actually precisely killed my opponent. So that was a very, very lucky top deck. First game it wasn't really a top deck, but here it's clearly a top deck, and yeah, that's lucky, because I was pretty much in trouble. That being said, I've been drawing so many lands that, I will not complain about that top deck. Alright, so that's gonna be 10 damages. And I guess we got pretty lucky through the old draft. But I don't think I really made any misplays. I don't know. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. It's really appreciated. And hopefully I'll see you guys for another draft or another event. And I hope it will be a bit more entertaining. I don't know. The draft was interesting, but the matches in the game, not so much. I kind of got lucky, for the whole draft, which, it's nice, but it's probably not really what you want to see. Again, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I see you guys for another draft.